proof that it works? Because I'm going to go back to my other question about it's brought us to a Congress that has an 18% approval rating.
Mm-hmm. But the way we draw our congressional lines in Ohio has really, I would respectfully argue that it doesn't affect why Congress isn't working together. Because if you draw the lines any way you want in the state of Ohio, Democrats, Republicans, Independents, they're still going to go to D.C. and there's going to be gridlock. There's different reasons why we have gridlock in D.C., and it's not because the way we draw districts here in the state of Ohio. It's philosophy. And the way our system, while not perfect here in Ohio, still keeps the vote and the power and the people at the ballot box. So when we go to our schools, our fire departments, and our libraries to vote on Election Day, we know that our vote counts.
All right, one of the proponents of Issue 2 points out that if Ohio votes the way it has lately, it's very evenly split down party lines. But the current redistricting map as it is drawn, even if Republicans won 51% of the popular vote across all of our congressional districts, and the Democrats got 49% of the popular vote, 75% of Ohio's congressional delegation would be Republican. Mm-hmm. That just doesn't sound like the people are speaking and being heard. Sounds like some part of the message is getting lost in there, that Ohio is not necessarily 3/4 Republican.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. And I think that's why we have this bipartisan commission, 4 Democrats, 4 Republicans down in Columbus now at the State House, trying to fix and tweak that. Keep in mind, we lost 2 seats this year because of the census told us we're losing votes. And the Republicans didn't say 2 Democrats, you're gone. They got rid of 1 Democrat and they got rid of 1 great Republican, Dennis Kucinich up in Cleveland, and we can all say what we want there, but he is no longer going to be a member of Congress, a Democrat, and Steve Austria from Southwest Ohio, a Republican, is no longer going to be a member of Congress. How more fair can it be than that? 1 Democrat, 1 Republican we took away. So what you're seeing here, Clark, is a lot of talking points from those that can't win at the ballot box because they don't like it. Keep in mind, when the Democrats controlled the governor's office from 2006 to 2010, and the Speaker of the House was a Democrat, Armand Budish, these issues were brought to them, and they weren't interested because they thought they had the power. They had the AG, the Secretary of State. They had the apportionment board, and they thought they were going to get reelected in 2010 and draw the lines. They could have done this in the unions were all supporting Governor Strickland and Armand Budish and Richard Cordray, and they could have done this when they were in power, and they didn't want to because they thought they had the pen.
Right.
Okay?
And, in fact, I believe there was another ballot issue similar to this in 2005, which was defeated.
Correct. It was soundly defeated.
That kind of sent the message that, maybe the voters weren't too thrilled with the idea as it was proposed then. Now, the proponents say they're a little bit organized this year.
Well, they are more organized and they're more funded. $1.6 million to get on the ballot, and it was all funded 95% by the union. So this isn't a citizens grassroots initiative. According to the Plain Dealer's editorial, of the $1.6 million, $1,570,000 came from the unions to get this on the ballot. So this is a union initiative. It's not a grassroots neighborhood PTA type of initiative that's going forward.
It sounds to me like it's a battle of special interests. There are unions on one side, and then there are special interests on the other side who are opposed to the issue. Yeah. Just looking at this from the point of view of an uneducated voter, that's what it sounds like to me.
It appears that way, and I would submit, while Ohio Right to Life is a special interest because we specialize in life, we want to maintain the status quo as it relates to keeping the power of the vote. However, we fully endorse changes that this bipartisan commission will hopefully come up with soon. We are counting on them. We elected them to come up with a solution.
All right, give me a 60-second synopsis of your point of view on this issue, why you're in favor of it, and why you think folks should vote no. I'm sorry, why you are opposed to it and why you think folks should vote no.
Yeah, Ohio Right to Life is vehemently opposed to this redistricting issue because it takes away the pro-life vote of Ohioans. Gallup poll, CNN poll, our polling demonstrates that a majority of Ohioans are pro-life to various degrees. And what this would do is take away our right to elect pro-life office holders, men and women, Democrat, Republican, Independent, to the State House and to Congress. We would rather maintain our right to vote, work hard at the ballot box, as opposed to just sitting back and seeing what this unelected, unaccounted 12-member body decides for us where these districts lie, and then we'll never be able to get anything done in the state of it. We want to see true gridlock. That's when you have 49 districts. That's true gridlock.
Michael Gonidakis is president of Ohio Right to Life, and he has been here making the case against state ballot issue number 2. The Ohio Right to Life organization is not a member of the organization that is also opposed to this issue, but we do want to give you their website. Protect Your Vote Ohio is protectyourvoteohio.com. You can find out more about that side of the argument, and we are also going to be talking to the folks who are in support of Issue 2. That's coming up in just a minute.